Well, folks, here we are today with the basketball coach of the men's varsity team at Sullivan South High School, Michael McMeans. Coach McMeans, what was it that brought you into coaching?
I've I grew up playing basketball my whole life. My dad took us around. We traveled a lot when I was a kid, and so it was something that's always been in my blood, and just enjoyed playing it. And went to college and got a marketing and management degree, and worked for about 5 years before I decided to come back. And it was kind of interesting because every year, once basketball season was starting in October, I'd be getting depressed, and my wife would always just tell me, like, you need this. Why don't you go back to school and get your teaching degree and go try to coach? And finally, one year it got so bad that she just kind of said, all right, you're going to do this. Let's just stop now, and you go ahead and go back. So I started looking into some schools and things, and went back and got my master's degree and got into teaching, and luckily enough got a coaching job. So it's kind of how it all played out.
Great. So, what subjects do you teach here at the high school?
Here I teach engineering. It's like a STEM, hands-on type thing. So
Very good.
yeah.
Now, which coach influenced you the most over the years?
Yeah, I mean, my dad, he had us growing up, so I obviously learned a lot from him, and enjoyed our time together, traveling around and playing, and so I learned a lot from him, and it was it was trial by error and fire with him because we're both competitors, and we butted heads growing up, but it was it's those were great memories. So learned a lot from him, and then obviously my coaches here was Mike Williams and Mike Rogers, and they a lot of the stuff that we do, I learned a lot from them. Another guy was Chris Brown. He's the head coach over at Daniel Boone. I was under him. Worked when he was at Volunteer. I was a student teacher under him. So a lot. He's had a huge influence. We're still good friends to this day. So he's had a huge influence over me.
Great. So, what is it that you want your players to gain from having played under you?
I hope they learn, that competitiveness, and I hope they know that they're going to have to compete in life, and I hope they gain some of those skills when they go out looking for jobs, and I hope they understand that it's not going to be easy because there's a lot of people that are going to be competing for those same jobs these kids are going to try to get. So I hope they can take those things that we do in practice and the adversity we face throughout a basketball season, and turn them into a life lesson, and that later on it'll benefit them when they're things don't go their way, or they're trouble in a relationship or in a job, or just normal life. Hopefully some of the adversity we face together here will help them grow and be able to overcome those things.
Very good. Well, now I'm going to do some quick
Okay.
answers. So just a few questions, and just give me the first thing pops in your head. First, what was your high school uniform number?
44.
All right. What is your favorite junk food?
Pizza.
What is the hardest basketball skill to teach?
Gosh, probably free throws. We don't shoot a very good percentage, so
What is it that makes you smile?
my family probably the most. Yeah.
And what drives you crazy?
Losing.
And tell me, last one, what is your favorite high school rivalry for Sullivan South?
The city school.
Oh, okay. The people that wear the K.
Yeah,
All right.
BB.
Thank you so much. And I know that game is tomorrow night. Best of luck. Hope you have a wonderful season and career.
Thank you. Appreciate it.